Hi everyone, I am from MXD Software Private Limited, and in this particular video we will see in Odoo software how we can create customers. For creating customers we have multiple options in Odoo. We can go into sales, we can go into CRM, and then other options also. In this particular video we will jump into customers from the sales menu. So here is my sales menu. If the sales menu is not appearing in your system, then what you have to do is you need to click on applications. Then you will get the list of all the applications available in your Odoo environment. Then you need to search sales. After searching sales, you will get the sales add-on. As this add-on is already installed in my system, that is why it is showing me learn more. But if this add-on is not installed in your system, then it will show you the button of activate. Once you will click on activate, then you will automatically redirect it to the home page. And once you will redirect it to the home page, you will find the sales option here, right? So let's just click on this. After clicking on sales, you will get multiple options on the top. Then we have to go to orders. After clicking on orders, we will go to customers. Here you will see the list of customers who are already available in your system. If you are starting from scratch, then there is possibility that there are no customer in your system. So to create a new customer, we have to click on new. Here you will get a detailed form where we can write our customer details. Here is the customer name. So I'm writing this as MXD Software Private Limited. Once we have the name of the company, then we can write the email of the company. Let's say contact@mxdsoftware.com. Then we have the contact number of the company. Then we have the address of the company. Let's say it's Faridabad. The city is Faridabad. State is Haryana. Area zip code 121001. And the company belongs to India, right? Then we have the option to write TIN number. Then we have the name or the designation of the person whose informations are these. For example, this is the detail of spoke. Spoke is single point of contact, and the name of spoke is Aman. Now we can write the website of this company. Let's say it's. Then we can write any tag here. Tags can be any special thing that you want to attach with this company. Tags can be used to filter this company in your search filters. So here is the list of contacts. So what are contacts? While creating a company, we can have different people in a company with different roles and responsibilities. So while adding the contact in a company, we can write the contact of different people of that company. In this particular company, we can write the contact of multiple people, or I can say n number of people that you want. When we click on contact detail, add related contact button, then it will give me a nice little pop-up box. In this pop-up box, I can create contact for just as a contact, or I can create the contact of the person who is responsible for invoicing. I can create the contact of person who is responsible for delivery, or I can create contact of some other category, right? So what I have to do is, let's say I want to create a contact of invoice person. So the invoice person is Amit, whose email ID is amit@mxdsoftware.com. Then we have his phone number, that is Then we have the address at which location Amit have its desk. So for example, if a company have two different locations, one is the corporate office, second is the manufacturing plant, so we can write that the Amit has the location in corporate office, and we can write that location here. If I want to add any additional note with that with this contact, then I can write it here. Then we have 2-3 options. I am clicking save and close. So here you will see that I had created the contact of Amit. Same way you can create multiple other contacts. So far we have created a company, we had added the detail about that company, then we have created the contact of from that company. Then we can jump into sales and purchase. Sales and purchase means if we are selling something to this company, then we can write the details here, and if we are purchasing something from the company, then we can write the details here. You can pause the video and you can go through with the list. Is this list contain everything that you want? Okay, so now just jump into another section. If something is missing in this list, then we can customize this. If you had Odoo Enterprise, then you can customize this using Odoo Studio, but you can also take the help of developers to add some field in this, right? Second option is accounting. In accounting section, we can have different options like the bank account with whom we want to connect this company with. Account receivable, this is the ledger entry that we have to create, so this is the ledger name. Second is account payable, this is a ledger name. Then auto post bill, ask after 3, so this is the setting that is used for posting bill after a particular activity is done. Then we have partner assignment. In partner assignment, we can write the exact pinpoint location of this company. And then we have some notes. Notes are the area where we want to write something about this company, so we can write it here, right? So this was the detailed overview of the customer form. We are having the main form and the different pages on which we can store our data, and we have this nice listen note section if you want to write anything about this company. Then we have this send message button. Actually, what the send message button do is you can send message to this particular company or the person in your company. So what it do is it can send message to anyone either on their email, or we have added them in follower list. So how we can send the email from here? You can cross this, and once you write the name of company, not this particular company, but if you will write the name of any company, then it will automatically fetch the email from there and it will populate here. So in my case, I am writing MXD Software, so I can write it here. Again, if I want to send an email to the accounting person, that the contact I had already created, then I can type MXD Software and then it can populate me the contact of that person also. So I can select that and then I can write my message here. If I want to get a clear view of how I can send the message, so I can click on this nice expand button. This will expand this particular form. Here you can see that I had selected Amit. I can see multiple other people also. Then this is the subject line, so I can write it here like test email for MXD Software. Then I can write here hi Amit, and so on. Whatever I want to write, I can write here, and then I can click on send. Once I will click on send, then this email is sent to the customer, sent to this particular contact on their email ID. Plus we will also be able to see a history log of all the emails that we have sent him, right? And then we have log notes. Log notes are the notes that we want to write about this company. Let's say contact created. Just log this information and you can find this information right here. If you want to create a history of a company, or you want to track something about the history, then you can write it in the log notes. Then we have activities. Activities, Odoo offer multiple kind of activities that include to do, sending email, call, meeting, document, request signing. So if there is any kind of activity attached with this particular company, then we can create it here. Activities are mostly used in CRM or other places where we have to continuously give some reminders. It is not that much required in customers module, but still, if you want to schedule any activity with this customer, then you can write it from here. Then from above we have multiple other options. What these options are: in these options we are creating the connection of this company with the other modules of our software. Opportunity is the lead area. Sales is how many sales we have done, how many material we have sold to those company. Invoices are the invoice that we have created to these company. Subscription are the subscription that we are engaged with them. Meetings are again from this activity tab. You can write meeting and then you can schedule one meeting, and it will change its number, right? Then when we have tickets, and these are the task list. There are some other details also, what we have purchased documents, local serial number, go to website also, right? So guys, this was all about the Odoo customer. So this was a complete dedicated video. If you want any help in Odoo implementation, then you can definitely reach out to us on our email ID, that is mxdsoftware@gmail.com, or you can also drop us a WhatsApp on 918750774829. Thanks. Catch you in another video. Thanks guys. Bye.